Let's talk about DC Studios because I believe we have a major problem. The time to have a cinematic universe, the right time was in the early noughties where Batman Begins, Superman Returns, the Green Lantern movie. If that movie was actually done properly, it could have been a huge franchise, extended universe. Then when that didn't work out, right, they went on, with the DCEU, but they kept on chasing bright colours and smiles. And every time Snyder, Nolan, and Goyer tried to do something, they kiboshed it. They booted poor David S. Goyer out after Man of Steel. Now, Peter Safran, the co-CEO of DC Studios, he was involved. He was producing the Hamadaverse movies when Walter Hamada was president of DC Films. Flop after flop after flop. And they went, I know, let's make this geezer. The geezer who was producing flop after flop after flop. Co-CEO of DC Studios. Do you understand, as a DC fan, why I'm slightly uneasy and believe that nothing's changed? Now, yesterday, Universal, the biggest, most successful studio in Hollywood right now, yes, Disney shills and WB shills, cry to the walls, because it's a fact, announced the synopsis, the proper synopsis, for the brand new Jurassic World movie. A new beginning, whatever they're calling it. Scarlett Johansson is starring in this movie. Then you've got Fantastic Four, which most probably will have Robert Downey Jr. involved in it. Maybe he'll be the main villain. I don't know what they're doing with it. They haven't announced him in the movie. I suspect if they do announce him and he's front and centre of that movie, which we don't know, that's it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. James Gunn's Superman, I believe, has only got the potential to make 500 to 550 million global box office. I believe Fantastic Four will make over $1 billion. And I think, look, it doesn't matter what you do with a Jurassic Park movie, they make money. Jurassic World Dominion was crap. It was dumb, it was rubbish, but I think you made around $1 billion. So basically, it doesn't matter what you do. People love going to see these Jurassic World, Jurassic Park movies. So they're going to be successful. And people, even people like Nerd Roddick, who hate Disney and Marvel Studios, have admitted when they went to Comic-Con, the rushes they saw for Fantastic Four was really, really good. I just don't see James Gunn's Superman competing with those movies. Especially from what I've seen so far. The costume doesn't look good enough. Again, we're talking about waiting for what happens in post, but really, what's going on there? Maybe he has a secret master plan and, everything will work out. I'm not saying what he's doing is going to be bad. I just don't see Superman making more money than Fantastic Four and Jurassic World. Superman has no big names in it. None. A couple of recognisable ones, but they're not big ones. Good actors, really good actors. I've said it before. I think that David Corenswet will be a better Clark Kent than he will Superman. I don't really see him as Superman at this point. When I actually see him as Superman, I could have my mind changed. We will see. I personally always believed there was better options than David Corenswet. I would have liked someone slightly younger. I would have liked a 24, 25-year-old. Christopher Reeve, I think, was around, was he 24, 25, something like that? Brandon Routh, I can't remember how old he was, but yeah, I would have preferred an actor who can grow into the role. That's what makes me suspicious that James Gunn's going to kill Superman off at the end of this movie. That's what concerns me. We will wait and see. So I don't think we're in the right time for a cinematic universe. I think we should be making films like the Batman, more Joker movies, more movies by visionary directors. I mean, Mike Flanagan said he wants to do a Clayface movie. Let him do a standalone Clayface movie. It should be all about standalone movies, not about cinematic movies. And it should all be kept off of streaming. If you want to see something DC, you should be going to the cinema, right? For standalone movies. They didn't really take the lesson from the Dark Knight trilogy. That has always been DC's specialty. When you look at the two Burton Batman movies, yeah, great movies. But it's all about box office to these people and maximising on box office and not art. That's the problem. That's the problem we have.